is Heather Cormier, presenting a recording in support of an application for a scholarship in speech at Bethany Lutheran College. This is a speech I have been asked by faculty to give at open houses supporting our school. I hope you enjoy. I've been to 4 different schools in my student career, but Liberty outshines them all. I've only experienced small private schools, but even these schools came nowhere near to what is provided at Liberty. I don't remember much about the first school I attended, but the second school I remember quite vividly. I started in 3rd grade, when students start to get into the more difficult stages of learning and away from workbooks and such. However, instead of being encouraged and helped in this stage of learning, my education was stunted by a teacher who wasn't the kindest nor the most encouraging. Her favoritism for the students who understood the material well was quite apparent. But with the students who were having a harder time, she lost patience and became frustrated. The encouragement to learn was not present, and many students were too afraid to ask questions, so they were stuck if they didn't understand. As you can imagine, this did not make for an enjoyable or productive learning environment. My grades plummeted. I had no inspiration or motivation to be successful. And I had her as a teacher for 2 years. The work itself was not difficult, but my grades were still quite low. The teachers after these years were much better in comparison, but still lacked the desire to motivate the students. The same could be said about the next school I attended. My grades were still low, and I wasn't inspired to learn. Oftentimes, I felt discouraged and that I wasn't smart enough. Next, I was planning to go to North, a large public school. However, plans changed. My dad came home from an archery shoot one day in the middle of summer, raving about a new school he had just heard about. He had run into a teacher from Liberty at the archery shoot, and she told him all about the school. My mom and I were skeptical, but we agreed to meet with the teachers and to learn about the school. After meeting with the teachers and hearing about the program, it was decided. I would start at Liberty in the fall. I started my freshman year at Liberty, and my family and I often refer to the whole experience as a God wink. Even though we thought we had it all figured out, God had a better plan. I was quite nervous and afraid at first. I did not think I could handle the difficult academics since I'd always struggled with my grades. But all the teachers were incredibly inspiring, and I had never been so motivated to learn and achieve. The teachers radiated knowledge and encouragement, and it was very easy to tell they wanted every student to succeed. I found very quickly that the teachers were always willing to help if something didn't make sense, and also presented the material in an interesting way. Although the academics were challenging, I never felt like I was alone in it. I'd come across 1 or 2 great teachers at the other schools I'd been to, but Liberty has an entire staff of great teachers dedicated not only to their work, but to the students as well. They are one of the best parts about Liberty, and I'm very thankful to all the teachers for helping me to succeed and helping me achieve what I never knew I was capable of. The sports at Liberty are great as well. I dabbled in volleyball at the other schools I went to, but once again, the coaches didn't encourage all of the players to succeed. Only the players deemed the best got playing time. The others faded into the background. When I came to Liberty, I joined the volleyball team with pretty low expectations. However, to my surprise, the coaches worked with every player and were focused on helping everyone improve. Also, every player got playing time, which is something special and hard to find elsewhere. The encouragement was invigorating, and I really improved. This past season, our volleyball team won the Sportsmanship Award out of all the teams in our conference. I was so proud of our team. We had a great season playing our best to God's glory, which is something common throughout all of the sports Liberty has to offer. In the past few years, our baseball team won 4 championships in a row, and 2 players made All-State. Both the volleyball and soccer teams have won conference championships. Also, one of the golf players went to a state tournament. If you have a chance, I'd invite you to take a look at the banners in the gym, or the trophies in the office window. Another thing I love about Liberty is that Christ is the center of it all. We can praise God through our education, through sports, through the arts, etc. And that is one of the reasons why Liberty is so special. We learn to formulate and defend our beliefs so that when we go out into the world, we can impact the culture. Along with the Christian worldview, Liberty offers many opportunities to serve. There are food drives, field trips to Operation Christmas Child and Feed My Starving Children, and even a trip to Haiti over spring break. We get to share our faith through others, through our actions and service, as well as through our education. There are a lot of things at Liberty I never would have dreamed I'd be able to do, like this speech, for example. If I would have been asked to give a speech in front of people a few years ago, I would have been absolutely terrified. But I have been prepared and inspired by my teachers to step out of my comfort zone and realize that I'm capable of more than I thought. The students at Liberty are not treated as just faces in a crowd or names on a list, but as individuals created in God's image with a desire to learn and more potential than they realize. They are encouraged to recognize and unlock that potential, to gain confidence in their abilities, and to nurture their talents, all the while receiving an excellent education meant to prepare every student for their future. This is what Liberty means to me. Thank you.